Welcome to the CV Confidence Coach podcast with your host, Liz Maguire, where she helps you to learn the secret of an interview-winning CV. Liz shows you how to deliver a compelling CV which increases career confidence, optimises your professional visibility, and opens interview doors. Tune in weekly as she shares proven and simple strategies to help you craft your interview-winning CV. Make sure you head over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter with more CV writing and career tips.
Hi, I'm Liz Maguire, your CV confidence coach, and today I wanted to talk to you about what would your CV look like in a parallel universe. Now, this is a topic I've been mulling over for a while. What would my own CV look like in a parallel universe? I thought about it ever since I saw the film Sliding Doors, the late 90s rom-com with Gwyneth Paltrow and John Hannah. But my thoughts were reawakened by Professor Stephen Hawking. I know this is an unlikely combination, but let me explain. Okay, so Sliding Doors. It's a frivolous film, but it's a great concept. The film plays out two very different paths that Helen Quilly, who's the main character, could have taken, and her fate is decided by the moment that she either misses or catches her tube train after she's been fired from her PR role. The film alternates between two parallel universes, and it tells of the extreme contrast between two versions of her life, determined by what was literally a split-second decision to get on the train or not get on the train. And I've been mulling over this concept for a while, but my thoughts were reawakened when I read Sky News' report of Professor Hawking's recent live stream lecture at the Sydney Opera House. And someone who evidently admires both the Professor and One Direction, how's that for diversity in action, asked him, what do you think is the cosmological effect of Zayn leaving One Direction and consequently breaking the hearts of millions of teenage girls across the world? As quick-witted as we would all expect, the professor replied, finally, a question about something important. And he told 1D fans to seek solace in theoretical physics, because one day there may well be proof of multiple universes. It would not be beyond the realms of possibility that somewhere outside of our own universe lies another different universe. And in that universe, Zayn is still in One Direction. I bet all the 1D fans sighed a big sigh of relief hearing that. But anyway, I enjoyed reading about this holographic Q&A session, and I began to ponder once again the concept of another dimension where our personal and professional lives may be played out in an entirely different way. There are so many split-second decisions that lead us to become the individuals we are today, living the professional and personal lives that we do today. Every single action we take, large or small, show-stopping or routinely mundane, contributes to our present day reality. It's both impractical and unnecessary to evaluate each and every minute action, assessing its potential impact on our lives. But I think it's worth being aware that over time, your actions accumulate into a new reality, the one you're living. So we may never uncover the true sliding doors moments in our lives, and we may even mistakenly assign credit to a moment that was an effect rather than a cause. In the film Sliding Doors, Helen Quilly remains blissfully unaware of the unremarkable action, missing the tube train, that defined her future. Zayn Malik will undoubtedly view his decision to part ways with the 1D boys as career-defining, but perhaps his path was determined at an earlier and less dramatic juncture. If you think back on your career, there are likely to be a few conscious defining moments that have shaped your destiny, where you've taken a decision to select one path over another. Here are a few of mine. My decision to ignore the practical opportunities offered by my degree course, where I finished my 3-year ancient history and archaeology degree without stepping foot in a field. My failure to secure a graduate role with one of the large advertising agencies, having applied to the likes of Gray and Saatchi & Saatchi. This one was a blow, I can tell you, because I decided at that stage it was my dream. My decision not to pursue a cabin crew application with Japan Airlines. Looking back on this decision is like looking at somebody else's history rather than my own. And my decision to start my business, the best professional decision I ever made. So, case in point, I take this decision to work for myself as a defining moment, but there were many defining moments that contributed to my decision, all of which are woven throughout my life. If I'd taken another junction at an earlier stage, I may not have arrived at my current destination. So have you ever mulled over your career decisions and considered the impact on your present day reality? Can you identify a definite crossroads that forced your decision and led you down the road you tread today? Have you wondered what your CV would say in the other dimension, created by a different decision at that crossroads? My parallel universe CV might say that I was an advertising director, an esteemed archaeologist, or cabin crew member. I'll never know. But I'd love to hear about your sliding doors moments, your parallel universe CV, and the other possible versions of you. So if you'd like to share any of them with me, please tweet me at GiraffeCVs. Thanks for listening.
We hope you enjoyed this episode of the CV Confidence Coach podcast. If you did, please do leave a review and subscribe here in iTunes to make sure you don't miss the next show. Head on over to www.giraffecvs.co.uk to subscribe for our free newsletter for more CV writing and career